Can't see you though. Alright, so now we gotta see what's popping off. Let's see if it's. Make sure that make sure we popping off right.
Amanced and amanced. Just over the next president. Wow. The things you see on Snapchat.
No, that's been a big thing today.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
It was all because of her speech last night? I heard the speech.
Hello, test.
Oh, it has? It was all because of her speech last night? I heard the speech.
Hello, test. All right, now please connect your mobile devices to the same network as your PlayStation 4. But I think the first time we play it, we're just gonna do one player.
What?
Yeah.
Fine.
I think the other mode is like competitive or something like that.
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
Let's see. You scoot over more?
Yeah.
I mean, that all sounded right to me.
Yeah, it did.
Oh. We'll wait until
We're actually streaming something.
yeah, some actual sound is going off. Alright. So I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Okay. Waiting device. Oh, I gotta launch the app.
There's an app.
Yeah. There it is. We don't need all that, I don't think. Awaiting connection. Drawing game. Enter your name. I'll just put Slump.
With an S. No. Slumps.
Slumpensteins.
Why, yeah. Alright.
Oh, yeah. You're doing right.
Yeah.
Look at the TV.
Jeez.
Hold on.
See, you should have went with what I said and just did slumps, because that looks goofy.
Okay. Slump is in control. In hidden agenda, test the screen on your device to move your color pointer on the TV.
Okay.
Touch your screen and move the fan to it. Okay.
In the box.
Now would kind of be a good time then.
Test it out and see what's up. We're good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Let's do this, baby.
New game. And yeah,
Story
I just
mode.
wanted to do story mode. Yeah, maybe we'll try that another time.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime and play the story you want to see. In story mode, you're playing the game for fun.
It doesn't sound bad though.
Solve the crime
Yeah.
and play the story
It actually
you
just
want to see.
amplifies the sound, but it's not like an echo.
Yeah. Okay. When you're ready to start, I don't need that. When you're ready to start, everyone use their touchscreen device to move the pointer. Okay, let's just start.
They got a timer going.
Where?
Right there.
No, that's how long we've been streaming.
Oh.
Ripple effect. The spreading consequences of a single event or action. Every choice you make changes the future. Some affect relationships between characters.
Okay.
Others universe make ways that change everything. Choose wisely.
Yeah, let me choose.
Yo, I don't know if I told you you'll recognize the main character.
It's my boy. Who is it?
It's not your boy. Actually, I don't think you like this character in the show that we know
Oh, man. We'll see who this is.
I might move that chat from right there to really see it right here, to be honest, because I want full screen.
Yes, we're going to see it.
1 second.
Oh, you gotta pause the whole thing?
Nah, just go into settings, broadcast settings, advanced settings, you know what I'm saying? Come on, now get out of my display menu. There we go. Alright, let's do this.
Possible hostage situation. Extreme caution advised. Suspect description matches the trapper.
Stuff pops up on the screen down there.
Mining Nelson responded to a sighting of the trapper serial killer.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and easy. Textbook college. What's the play?
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
We know this.
You still recognize her?
Be cautious.
That's Laurel Lance.
Okay, so now that you say it, I recognize her
You
immediately.
want to be
But
conscious?
you gonna take the front door on a serial killer?
Fine, we'll be cautious.
It doesn't feel right. Let's scope it out.
Okay.
Split up.
I'll take the door around back.
Windows mine.
Stealth mode. I'll see you in there.
Use your pointer to
Right.
hit the target before the timer runs out.
Oh, cool. Come on, man. You done messed up already.
Should we investigate the sound or?
Just, I don't.
Tom!
Hands up now!
To shoot, move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Man, right.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
Come on, baby.
Wasn't even no shooter.
Right.
You gotta rescue the hostage.
What? Save your partner.
Got to.
The hunt for the Trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. One such hero was Officer Tom Nelson, who died as he and his partner were making the arrest that brought us here today. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. Why? Because he hopes you will see him as a man, a fellow human being. But this is only another one of the Trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
Go straight to killing my man.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
It's probably him. He sentenced Jonathan Finn to death for the Trapper.
I am Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man, I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Who are they talking about?
They're talking about her.
But her name's Becky, no? What did they say?
Her last name's Marnie.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, babe. Gosh. Pay attention.
Good morning, everyone. Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, I pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Hey, don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind of moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Seriously. You doing all right?
This one's all you. Say's a jerk.
I'd be doing a lot better if Calvary would take a short walk off a tall building.
I would keep your distance until all this inquiry bullshit blows over. Don't throw IA any bones.
Yeah.
Detective Marnie, we have a word in my office. Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you sent someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
I mean, don't be the emotional female. Like, I blame myself for Dom. But, yeah.
Knowing Jonathan Finn's about to make his exit is what gets me up in the morning, sir.
Better than a cup of coffee.
You're right. I didn't expect her to say it like that.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
It can be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
Right. You don't have Adam Jones. Oh shit. Oh, he's supposed to be answering this. I know how to get what I need.
I know how to get what I need. Call you after.
I don't think he was on there. Was he? Guess we got to find out.
Your attorney says you've got something you want to share with me? You've got 5 minutes. Piss around and I'm out of here.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm gonna die a liar. A dirty, sinning liar.
Truth about what?
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them? The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did?
Ooh. But if you jump in too quick now, I don't know, baby.
But if you just say your time is up, that's also
right. Well, then he might just answer. Just pick one, baby.
Adam Jones?
Adam was my friend at the orphanage. Things we'd been through together, who could blame him for killing them?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
I'm listening. But you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we've seen some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there.
Did they?
And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient as Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
I'm not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam? Now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
Get out of here, bro.
Right.
You gonna draw me a treasure map?
All I can do is point you in the right direction, but,
Nope. You got words. Use them.
I kinda need to show you myself, you know?
Okay, be curious. Be curious.
So let's say you're telling the truth. You don't know where he is now. Sounds to me like he's left you high and dry.
I know what Adam's like. The kind of places he hangs around.
Settle down.
We could go together. Check it out.
You gotta give me more than that, or you ain't going nowhere.
I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go like this!
Finn! Stop it!
This is insane. Adam told me this wouldn't happen. He told me I'd be out by now. He promised!
Okay, definitely be reassuring.
Yeah.
I'm like...
If this is all true, I will make sure you don't die a liar, okay? I will look into Adam Jones.
You're right.
If he's out there, I'll find him.
He didn't draw the map. They updated me?
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
Not enough to overturn.
Finn is not a good man. But if he dies, and you didn't do everything in your power to make sure he is the trapper, could you live with yourself?
Take it to the judge, babe. Do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
We'll see what happens, though.
Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
Curious.
Yeah.
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling the truth. Or at least some version of it. So far it adds up.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
I don't know. Her frustrated normally works.
There's no way to know unless we try, sir.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
Not my place to choose what I would do.
That's because you're a sarcastic little twerp.
You make the decision.
What? I don't know. No, yeah, definitely be confident. I mean, you.
I think that he can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you. Hey, Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
He actually went for it?
Surprised the heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head over to Homicide and let him know.
Good call. And Felicity.
Yeah, got it.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake. Had to be one hell of a tale for you to go and spin the judge's head around.
Now, even though he's a butthole, you should probably show a little restraint here.
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
Just covering every possibility? Or there's something there?
Go for it. Just covering every possibility because you don't want to seem like...
I'm just covering every possibility. And Judge wants this thing airtight. Double airtight. He's granting a temporary release into police custody to help find Adam Jones. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn?
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze?
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas, he hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
I don't know, but his butt chin is bothering me. Restrained. Just stay restrained, because he's just such a butthole. Like,
he's just digging himself a hole.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
She makes a pretty horrible cop, though. I thought this already happened.
No, this is 3 weeks prior to that.
No judgment.
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway. No perp. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
You hear that? Caution advised. So many damn planes flying over here.
Is that what that is? I thought it was a drill. Jeez Louise.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Oh, dang.
Where were they?
What's the time? I don't know. There's 3 of them.
I don't see anything. Bag?
Oh my gosh, the time. Oh my gosh. Hurry up. There's one. There was one at the couch. There was one at the couch. Right? No? Okay. Oh, we're missing one.
Sorry, we got 2 out of 3.
That's a big clue.
Bomb making equipment and a bag probably to carry the bomb.
Wire cutters.
Oh. Oh, it's inside
The footprints.
Help me! Oh, shh. Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
Why would we flee? Come on now, that's cold.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the timer. Oh crap.
Oh God! Oh my God, get me out of there! Ah!
Shh, calm down, please.
Oh, imagine
Hurry.
if we found the wire cutters.
I guess she probably would have died.
Yeah. Literally,
Well, at least
I
we only
guess
had one
it's a good thing
casualty
we
that
found
night.
evidence.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Cut out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
Are you gonna come for her like that?
How did Finn get away? I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
Yeah, just be calming. She's been calm this whole time.
Okay, let's ease up on the pissing contest, all right? Let's at least try to pretend to work together.
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Or anything else we can help you with?
Demanding.
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Oh, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
They're brothers. Called it.
Possible.
Or related somehow. Because the DNA is going to have some sort of match.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful. Oh, hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
You know, I think I'll take a pass. We'll let you know if anything comes up.
Like,
Fair enough.
why did you choose that?
Have a good one.
She said,
You're right, she was...
What?
Oh my gosh.
Huh. A rat trap. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, local undertaker, drunk, no apparent connection to Las Palmas orphanage. After the murder, the Trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door and the first responding officer was killed. Second target, Frederick LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas, drug charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch, and sayonara. Third target, Father Rominsky. The Trapper had sewn explosives inside his body, wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position, and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... It was Sergeant Teller.
Who's that?
A theory.
Butt-chin?
While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marnie.
I don't have a sergeant.
Were the initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets, the 3rd Precinct police? Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Call Marnie. Becky. Because she might know why he would want to target them, perhaps?
Becky Marnie.
Calling Becky Marnie.
Hi, Detective Marnie. This is Felicity Graves.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so sorry for calling so late, but I've just been going over the case files and... Do you mind if I run a theory by you?
Sure. Hit me.
Was the Trapper... Okay, the curious one's stupid.
Well, I noticed that all of the first responders were from the 3rd Precinct, including yourself. And do you think it's possible that the real targets in each of the Trapper killings were actually the first responding officers?
I suppose it's possible.
You don't sound sure. Can you think of a motive? What are you thinking? I'm thinking motive, but suspicious might make her clam up a little bit. I don't know. What should we do? Hello, pizza order man.
What's up?
I need help here. Should we be suspicious? You don't sound sure or curious. Can you think of a motive? If you be suspicious, she might...
Just say, can you think of a motive?
Well, I'm not trying to accuse the cops of anything, and I know you were one of the responders, too. So that's kind of why I was wondering if there might be something there, some grudge. You knew the other cops, right? Do you know if there's any reason to think that Finn might have targeted them?
Honestly, I could think of a million reasons. I was in the 3rd precinct, sure, but I got out of there as soon as I could.
How do you mean?
Place was a hellhole, at least back then. Drugs, bribes, you name it. Those were not good guys.
Still?
A lot of it cleaned up pretty soon after the Trapper killings.
Interesting. Okay, well, thank you. You've been very helpful, Detective Marnie.
No problem. And call me Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
Interesting. Very interesting. That shit is dirty.
This is 125 at the 1016.
One of those two dudes.
Make an entry.
And it's usually
125 acknowledged. Caution
Yeah.
advised.
That's why I said not to call the sergeant.
This is the police. Anyone here?
Wallet? Okay, don't mess nothing up.
Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
Is that blood? Oh, yeah! Dude. I thought he was gonna die as soon as he walked in the building, personally.
Hey, what's going on?
Becky, it's...
What?
It's not good. The victim. It's one of us.
Wait.
What? What happened?
We're still sorting through the mess, but a call came in, there was a body. Responder showed up. Body was rigged. It looks just like a Trapper murder.
So who is it?
Yeah.
Police. Who? How?
It's Calvary.
What? No, that doesn't... That's ridiculous.
I don't know all the details yet. We're still sorting through the mess. It's pretty rough in there.
My God.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it looks like Calvary was, indulging in some private hospitality.
Hired hospitality?
Yep.
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Calvary's firearm is discharged, full clip. But the only blood in here is his own. And, Officer Montesino's.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. With traps.
Fuck.
Oh, we gotta hurry up, hurry up.
Okay. What are we looking for?
All the clues, anything. Fuck. Give it on. One.
Okay. Research.
Right, there you go. We're missing one.
I'm not gonna get that one.
Nope.
Oh, God. It's really him.
It's a camera.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
She didn't see that?
Becky, I tried to call you last night.
Yeah?
You didn't answer.
I didn't feel like talking.
Where were you?
What?
Are you serious?
Right.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not saying that.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
It's motive. Becky, we look for motive first thing we do. I just want to rule it out.
What's the motive? The fact that he was a butthole?
What you think?
I don't know. Go confused. Tone it down a tone. I don't know.
Whatever you're thinking, stop.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes, I hated Calvary. I hated Calvary, but not like this.
Becky.
This is insane. This just makes things a million times worse. And you're not helping.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Oh my gosh. I need a drink. What?
Okay.
So was that the thing that fell? Because it looked like it could have been a little tiny bomb, or it could have been a camera. Okay, so they have people's alibis on there? Or just hers?
This is just the ripple effects. Okay.
We good?
Yeah. This rules. Okay, it's just like
typical stuff.
Yeah. Okay. In-game agenda. Okay. All right. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. You don't need to do anything? It's the intermission.
I told you I need a drink.
You go through water right there.
Yeah.
It'll be stretched, man. All right. Time working?
Yep.
Relax. Becky arrested Finn, but her partner was electrocuted. Becky was promoted into homicide under Sergeant Felix.
Whoa. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. She met him at the court that same day.
Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody.
Becky refused Felicity's offer. Felicity reviewed the files on her own.
Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene.
So it was a camera. Okay. That's what I thought.
Becky didn't provide an alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Oh, so maybe we should have.
She didn't have one.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
To say she had an alibi?
Yeah, I'm at home. That's an alibi.
Oh, right. Whoops. Hopefully that doesn't mess it up too much. I know. But she got old girl on her side though, cause they talked on the phone.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
what you think.
Concerned. What's the latest on the witness? She
And
sounds
what
like
about the bomb,
who's
sir?
on?
Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved cavalry, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Yeah, me too. Montesinos, not so lucky.
So you really think this is the trapper?
Could be this Adam character. Could be the hooker. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Ah, come on. You believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm gonna follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
She's kind of on the hot seat because she didn't provide the
You're
alibi
right.
thanks to you.
Me?
So we're gonna go ahead and respect
Wow.
her.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks, no matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking.
Man.
Let you know if we find anything.
They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon. Do we have a problem?
What?
The fuck were you going on about this morning at the crime scene?
Becky,
Do you honestly think that I have something to do with this?
not now, okay?
She came for his throat.
You gotta be honest with each other.
Right, you know? Yeah.
You're my partner. We gotta be honest with each other.
Look, everyone knows about what was going on between you and Calvary. You've got motive, so I'm just doing my job.
I thought that you would at least be on my side.
It's not about sides. It's better that it's me asking questions, okay? Some of these guys...
Yeah, right. I know how it looks. If Calvary had proven I lost evidence, I'd be screwed. So yeah, motive. It's too bad no one ever filed a complaint on him. And you know, this wasn't the first time he was with a hooker.
He was a grade A creep, but they're still gonna ask questions, and the more distance you have, the better. Why'd you think Sarge put you on file work?
Dang. Go. You choose this one.
I thought you were my partner.
I'm just making sure we got our story straight.
So, you don't believe me?
Of course I believe you.
Doesn't really sound like it.
Hey, that's not fair.
We have to trust each other.
Yeah, we do.
Dang. So emotional. What's going on? What's going on?
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
Which one should we investigate? I think I feel like the orphanage it's too much of an obvious choice.
Go for the first victim. Why did you choose him to be first? It tells you a lot about who committed that crime.
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband.
I will be right back.
Where you going?
Entertain our guests.
What? What you want me to do? You want me to do the Diddy Bop, baby?
Do the Diddy Bop.
I forgot how Diddy did it. Only Diddy can do the Diddy. Only Diddy can do it. Hurry up. What are you doing? Are you changing your shirt right now? He just went to go have a wardrobe change, so you know. So I had a good day. I don't know about you, but yeah. Hurry up. Will you show his Caillou?
It was getting a little chilly.
The willy chilly.
Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
Who?
Kind of out of the shot.
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
Let's be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Whoa. Look, one of these she's not gonna respond well to, and I think it might be the cop because she said it.
Detective is not so much a cop. It's a little bit different.
Go for it. It's all up for you.
Yes, ma'am.
To you.
I'm a detective. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about your husband.
Yeah? Where was y'all when I called at 2 in the morning to get him to stop hitting me? Where was the cops then? Now you got a lot of questions for me. Maybe now I ain't got time for you. All right. You gonna tell me exactly what it is you want to know?
Sympathetic woman.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I say that's him. Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson.
Did she look at it? Okay, she knows.
Got this.
Hey! Hey! You wanna show yourself? Huh? What the hell do you want?
Girl, you about to die. She was full of love.
Pop the damn fence. You gonna go over everything else?
This is 609. In pursuit of an unknown suspect. Average height. Dark hoodie.
Girl, you know they rigged your car to blow.
Marnie.
Headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
We should cooperate.
Cooperate.
It looks like Adam Jones may have actually worked for the Undertaker.
Wow.
Far as I can tell, it seems to be after he supposedly died in that fire.
That's huge. So he's real.
There's more. Someone was on my tail.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, but they bolted the second I made them.
I mean, it could have been nothing. It's not exactly the nicest part of town.
Maybe. I'll see you at the house.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
They don't uncuff them today? Tighten them mugs.
No, it'll gain a little trust if we loosen them. Just not loosen them.
Okay, you do the stupid shit.
Thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way. This room right in here. This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
Oh shoot, hurry up. One. Box. Check the box.
Oh. Can I get both of them? Can I get
Hopefully,
both of them?
hurry. It's right there.
There we go.
Jeez.
So you're saying that this is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
What is all of this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
He was a pretty good one, too.
Traps, of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam.
Trapper's first target, he beat his wife too. The Undertaker. Another drunk.
Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
Murder is murder, babe. Murder is murder.
Murder's murder, it wasn't self-defense.
Maybe how you see it.
Doesn't mean she had the right to kill.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Raminsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops, he knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? He took out the people who hurt us.
I don't know.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. It don't matter much now. Once Adam got his man, he retired. And I'm about to pay the price.
His man?
Rominsky. His last victim.
I'm confused. Did Rominsky die? Already or no?
Let's see. Who is Rominsky? Anyway, I don't know. Father Rominsky.
Oh, the preacher.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what'd you think?
I don't know.
Calvary was killed in a similar manner.
Yeah.
That's not entirely true. Rominsky may not be his last victim.
What?
Detective Calvary was just taken out in a manner very similar to the Trapper's MO.
Cutting it close, my God.
What?
Nothing, I guess he wasn't finished.
Ah, shit. I need to take this. You gonna be alright?
What? You cautious?
No. He's starting to talk.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Go.
You're right.
Hey. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
Don't you dare.
If he started killing again, he ain't gonna stop. Until he either gets caught or he gets what he wants.
Well, let's hope it's the former.
Then let me help you do it.
Why?
This is penance. Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
You can make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
Dismissive.
Okay, it's your choice.
You gotta get your head examined.
It's the only chance you got. And it's my only chance to do one good thing before it's all over. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732 receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
You choose.
All right, shut up. I don't want to hear another goddamn word. You understand? Hey! Hey! You're not going anywhere, cowboy. LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas. In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years, but known for his uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time. Seems likely that he knew people on the inside. If the 3rd Precinct cops were the Trapper's targets, well, he connects both worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit.
Are you using my number? It says it's out for delivery.
I'd like to have a little chat. This is 609 in pursuit of suspect. Party made foot bail.
Stay back. Back!
Yeah.
Mr. LeMay, listen to me. You don't want to do anything stupid, okay?
I don't gotta do anything.
No?
Bro,
I just want to talk to you.
what the hell you want to talk about?
Put the gun down. I just want to talk.
Okay, no, I was right. That's it.
Las Palmas Orphanage? I need your help. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner this little misunderstanding will be over.
Stay back.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop my weapon. Okay? See? I only want to talk to you.
God damn it.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
Can and will be used against me. Story of my life, lady.
Yeah. Let's go. Ain't looking too good right now, Vernon. I guess low-life numbskull just runs in the family, huh?
What?
Quit dicking me around. This is about your brother. Adam Jones.
Ah,
What can you tell me?
Bro mentioned him once or twice. Said no matter how much he wailed on him, the kid would just look back at him with these big old dead eyes. Just taking it. Bro could do whatever he wanted, no matter how much the bastards complained. Cops weren't gonna touch their golden goose.
Why is that?
You know what? I think my mouth just got tired. I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights.
Dirty cops ain't news, LeMay. You ain't got shit.
Yeah, you gonna send me up the river? You better make a hell of a lot of extra room.
Why is that?
Because I'm taking half the police department with me.
She said, oh, she said, don't fuck with me.
I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights. That's what he said.
Yeah, I don't know.
He seems to know something. But he stopped talking.
Okay, then say don't fuck with me.
You wanna keep fucking with me?
Hey!
We're not done yet.
Get this crazy bitch off of me!
Hey, Frankie. He was quite the ladies' man, huh? Always knew how to find a date. A girlfriend. Who was he seeing?
No.
Who was he seeing, numbnuts?
No one, really.
What does that mean?
Well, he met some escort online. Showed me some pics, like, X-rated stuff. Last time I talked to him, he was setting up a date. So what, is that a crime?
Last time I checked.
Kyoka.
Escort, hookers, again. Maybe there's something there.
Nice work, Marnie. I actually thought you lost it for a second there.
Well, he was holding back. Just had to speak a language that he could understand.
Is this scumbag telling the truth?
About his brother?
About the cops?
The whole 3rd precinct was dirtier than a truck stop toilet.
The, whole precinct?
Yeah, I kept my nose clean, but it wasn't easy. Sergeant Teller was my boss, for Christ's sake.
We have to tell someone about this.
No reason to dig up the dead just to drag him through the mud.
You're not wrong, but it doesn't feel right.
Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs, Carl.
Thinking about pausing this so that we can eat.
Yeah.
Good
morning.
Eating
On my
like that. So, hold this, please.
Mm-hmm.
We will definitely be back after we stuff our faces.